What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to MCG Media. Today we are going over the top 3 things that made my wedding videos so much better. These 3 things will upgrade your game significantly. Now, they're a little pricey, they got a little change to them, but again, when it comes to working with weddings and wedding videography, you really need to kind of up your gear. You can do it with minimal gear as well, but these are 3 things that have upped my game significantly and gave me some ease of mind of not worrying if I got the shot, if I got the audio, if I got the it really gave me that ease of mind and really upped my efficiency game for sure. So to start off with number 1, we got the Portkeys PT5 Mark II. So this is a small monitor that I use on my kind of handheld camera for weddings. Typically, it's one that I will run and gun with. I will have my wide angle on it during party scenes. So when kind of at the end, I will have that. And then I will also have a zoom lens on it, on my tripod, on my sticks, when I have it set up during the ceremony. So I'll be kind of running, gunning with this next piece of equipment, and I'll leave this kind of as standalone, but this allows me to have a little bit bigger. It gives me the shot. It has a variety of different settings. You can add custom LUTs to it. It has false color. It has different lines. It has histograms. It has different color profiles. It has just a huge array of different things, and then I usually link it up with a V-mount battery, but there's different ways. It has you can power it just by one of these batteries as well. And it's honestly just phenomenal. It's very lightweight and it's very small. It's just bigger than the little LCD screen on my mirrorless camera. So I really wanted it just so I can just have that frame of mind and just have that ease of mind of really being able to see what I'm doing, what I need to be doing, if I need to color grade something specific, if I'm blowing out my highlights, if my darks are too dark. It really just gives me that free range of knowing what I'm getting on my screen, a little bit bigger, and it doesn't take up too much. I usually connect this to like a magic arm on my cage, but it's phenomenal. It's phenomenal. Get some good shots, and it just looks good too. So this is definitely one that has upped my game. I used to have a bigger monitor, but it was so heavy, and it would always fall off, and I just always ended up not taking it. But this one, I'm always taking to shoots. I don't even just take it just for wedding videos. I take it for kind of everything. Plus it gives you that sense of looking really professional. Having an extra monitor, really having that kind of bigger setup, typically makes you look more professional and will have more people drawn to, oh, that camera's nice. That person really knows what they're doing as well. Like even having just the hood, the sun hood, will get people interested in you. And people will come up to you at weddings and ask you what your prices are. Like I've had so many people. I've had a few weddings that I have gotten just because I was shooting and they saw all the stuff that I had and they saw me running around. So effort as well. Make sure you're putting a lot of effort and make sure you're interacting with people at the weddings too, because that's huge. But that's the biggest one right now. That's one of the big ones, one of the big 3. The next one is my gimbal. So this is the DJI RS3. I will overlay some clips that I shot with the RS3. I had this with the dual handle set. So that way I just have a wider, more control over it instead of just wrist action holding the central battery power pack. I am able to get those nice turns and nice control over the sway, pivot, pan, roll, whatever you want to call it. And it really just gives me a variety of options. There's so many cool different things you can go in here as well and just capture so many amazing things. And a lot of attachments as well with the DJI RS3. So I can add like the Raven Eye under if I want. I could add the V-mount battery under here if I wanted to, but since I have the dual arms, I usually just add it on there. But this is also a phenomenal gimbal, and I enjoyed it a lot. I had a gimbal for a while before this. I was a Zhiyun Crane, and I just never used it. I never used it at all, but since I got into weddings, I needed an upgrade, and this holds my little bit heavier cameras a lot better. Just the overall control that you get too with the apps and just the in-body electronics, you really get a really good control over it. And it is a little bit pricey, a gimbal. You don't need a gimbal for a wedding. Let me be very clear. You don't need one. But this has helped me get some phenomenal shots when I'm running around, when I need to get to the spot, trying to get different angles, swaying, pivoting, orbiting, just so many different things that this has allowed me to get that and not be worried if I got the shot or not. It again gave me that freeze of mind, that efficiency. I can have it set up, and if I need to run and go check, make sure my other cameras are still running, I can set it down. I can use the joystick, point it at the thing, and it's just like another tripod stand. Like, it's really, really nice. So that's another reason why I love it. It just gives me that huge variability of being able to just get different shots. And yeah, there's so many different things. I'm not going to dive all into what it's capable of because that'd be a whole nother video. And then on to the third, and I think the most important thing that I have ever gotten for my wedding video making, just absolutely phenomenal. Hasn't let me down. I mean, knock on wood. This has been easily the best purchase. I was so worried making this purchase. I did a lot of research beforehand, and I was still worried. I would recommend you buying one of these because it's cost effective. What it can do is absolutely insane. I'm actually recording on it right now, and that is this Zoom F3 field recorder. It has, oh my goodness, what is it? It's a 32-bit float recording. So you're getting super clear, super amazing audio. It's wild. It's perfect for weddings because you can go to the DJ and you can plug it right into their mix board or their soundboard. And anytime someone uses a microphone, which almost all weddings do now for speeches and for all these different things, like you need to have that clear line audio, and it can just do so much. And it has 2 XLR inputs, so you don't even need to just use this for weddings. It can be so you could do a podcast with 2 mics, and it's honestly easily by far my favorite. It takes a mini SD card. You can have a line out straight to your camera if you want to do that too. You lose a little bit auto quality when you do that, but there's so many things that this little thing can do. It is so tiny. I'm going to try to hold it up right now. Hopefully it doesn't mess up my audio, but I can't lift it all the way up. So I will just take a video of it, but it is easily the best piece of equipment I've ever bought when it comes to video creation, especially weddings. It's unreal what this little beast can do. I would highly recommend it, or just any audio if you're looking into just audio too. And if this breaks the budget, $250. I guess it's on sale right now, but typically it was like $300. I would buy this over again and again, and I wouldn't even think twice about it. Just what it's been able to do. I will play some audio quality.
Mr. Ryan, Father Ryan, I'm not sure what we call him at this point. He said it perfectly, where you guys work in unison. You guys work perfectly together. You complement him so well, and it's honestly such a pleasure to be able to call you my actual sister now. And we're so happy to have your beautiful daughter as a Driscoll. So if everyone can raise their glass, I do not.
It's so small, it takes up 0 space on the DJ's booth. And it has a 3.5 screw, so you can honestly use it with like a magic arm, or it has a little belt loop if you're all running and gunning. Like, again, just the 32-bit float audio will save you time and time again. Just absolutely phenomenal. I'm sure there's ones with better specs and stuff, but I'm not too down that rabbit hole. I'm not an auditory whatever guy. Like, this gives me clean audio that I know what to do with, and it's phenomenal. Easily the best piece. But these 3 things have upped my game significantly. So if you're interested in it, those are the ones that I would go. No, this is not paid. These are just genuine, the ones that like I actually like I've bought with my own money. I still have to this day. I've bought these probably a year or so ago, like all of these, and they're still in my budget. They're still getting packed anytime I have a wedding to shoot. So these are easily the best ones that I've come across, and would absolutely buy again, 100%. But let me know what you guys think. Is there ones that you really liked? Are you a videographer? Like, let me know in the comments below which ones you really think have upped your game when it comes to video creation or wedding videos or anything. Just let me know in the comments below. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe too. I'm always looking for stuff. But yeah, I will see you guys next video.